William Street.
Exactly, yeah. Basically, she just had a list and said, all right, who wants to sign up for commentary? And that's how I got my start.
Yeah.
So.
And eventually you got to get out and you got to enter yourself in bracket.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what happened with Juice, eventually working his way to #1. But a challenge awaits in the form of Sabo. It's Snake, it's ZSS, and it's Grand Finals here at CodeName Bears 201 to Pokemon Stadium. We go. It feels so good to do that again.
It feels good to hear that, for sure. Welcome back, buddy. And right now we're seeing these two familiar guys welcome back each other into Grands and knowing all the necessary setups to combat each other.
No room for formalities, however. A back air going to give himself a lot of space, and you could tell he was fishing for that Plasma Whip, or at least just reminding Sabo, hey, I still got this thing in my holster. However, Sabo, the educated Snake, recovering high, as you do, but rolls right into the grab.
And yeah, that side B is going to prove so effective for Juice. Because the way that Sabo plays that far away game, and he can grab a grenade and make that statement from far away to close in. So the more far away options that ZSS has to combat that Snake coming forward is going to prove so much more effective for him going forward.
Yeah. And unfortunately for Juice, I mean, that's one of the things that you're going to have to remember about playing ZSS. Your offensive prowess is, I mean, it's always been spoken of here at the laboratory, and it's always been put on full display in many a Grand Finals past, but you just died at 95% to that up tilt.
Right.
So you got to keep that in mind, especially on Pokemon Stadium, which is a neutral stage, but still one of the lower stages, one of the lower blast zone ceilings in competitive Smash.
Yeah, it finds its way in a lot. Yeah, again.
I'm shocked he didn't die there, but
second
of course,
charm.
Yeah, there you go. Sabo picking it up, and at 72%, make that 76 now, sitting with a lead, but it's holding the lead that's always an issue, especially against the ace of illusion, Juice, who is just a genius at creating his own momentum.
Oh, yeah. I mean, going off of Falco and getting that advantage state, it's only amplified by how much Juice can keep up that pressure and get those combos to go as far as possible. And for ZSS, getting strings with up air is no stranger to her. But the way that Sabo can escape it with either grenade or finding Cypher. Oh, a little bit of C4 mishap will pop him up into those up air strings. Looking to find a way down. Back air for his efforts on his way down.
Ooh.
And off to the left side as he escapes in the air.
And he hasn't been utilizing that flip kick all that much. Only really kind of breaking it out now for positional purposes, as he is one to do. As many ZSSs are to do, to be completely fair. And Sabo. Wow. You know, I think he realized how hard he might have boned himself, but then Juice says, you know what, let me finish that off for you, kid.
This is where you were supposed to go when that happened. Let's send you there again.
Yeah, and Juice, after that impressive 5-game performance against Sauce, showing quite a bit of resiliency, and that ZSS did not take a game during that winner's finals, but perhaps Stella got her groove back, and and indeed, Juice danced into a Game 1 victory. So
yeah, no sequel needed.
Rusty. What can I say? Look, I'll admit it.
No,
okay?
Yeah, no Stellar got a groove back again. Part 2.
I could have just said Samus got a groove back, but like,
oh well,
it just didn't.
It still translated. You're fine.
Mm-hmm.
But we're seeing the full hold here on both characters for both players. We'll see how the adaptation comes in for Sabo. And the pick Pokemon Stadium sticking as well, too.
Well, I mean, really, I feel like the adaptation all came from Juice. I mean, he realized, hey, if I'm not careful, I'm just going to die from up tilt at 80. So, as you saw, I mean, at a higher percentage on the second stock, Diana didn't die that time. He realizes his DI is going to have to be even more on point than it was prior. That's a bit of a wake-up call, I feel like, for the Philadelphia #1. Oh, but the C4.
That'll wake you up.
Yeah, no, that is a hell of an alarm clock. And at 48%, Sabo once again finds himself with a lead, but again, familiar territory. He does not want the second verse to be same as the first here.
Right, and you see him going for a lot more.
What a tech.
Yeah, that was insane. Right now trying to get back onto that ground. And I mean, the way he put on that damage was so incredible. And escaping from up air, not fearing the potential up air response from ZSS going forward. He's still going high. Unfortunately, that went the way of Juice that time. But 27 damage, I mean, extra credit really doesn't matter with Snake. He can still make it up regardless of what stock he's on.
Yeah, and indeed doing so right now. And Sabo unrelenting in the face of adversity. Gets the back throw and the C4 to finish things off. Sabo, I mean, it can happen in a flash.
Yes.
And Sabo, when he plays Snake, it's like a borderline Michael Bay film, man. You are you are seeing explosions happen everywhere. Where did that C4 come from? I'm not really sure, but you get to contemplate that on the Angel platform.
Maybe Snake is Michael Bay's benefactor.
Could very well be, but an explosive finish, not quite yet, in fact, making me eat my words. And Sabo staying alive. I mean, Snake is supposed to be resilient by design, but Sabo utilizing that, sitting in shield. Welcome back to Smash 4, and it's not that bad, let's be real.
Looking for the track, can't find it. Good roll away from Juice. Back air from the Sabo, though. Can't catch with the forward smash either.
And he took his time getting up, too. Sabo
Exactly.
showing the patience that perhaps has been missing from his game the whole time. If he found the missing piece to the puzzle, but Juice, he's a puzzle to be solved in and of himself.
Right now, 106, and tracking with up smash. Not going to find the connection with Mortar, but that will allow Juice to get a little bit of foothold. The Resurgence coming in, but the C4 will cut that Resurgence short.
And Sabo, a very consistent, very methodical game number 2. Keeping up that high-paced offense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you could tell that a lot of that was calculated. So as we go to Town City for game number 3, this counter pick, Juice giving himself a little bit of room and a little bit more room off the top. I can definitely see the gears turning here. Now he obviously is going to be looking for these kills off the side, going to try to take advantage with that back air as he tries to tee himself up. As he took that one of those stocks in game number 2 as we get started for game number 3.
Right.
Going to be looking for that back air. Going to be looking for more confirms off of Plasma Whip, perhaps in that Omega stage, as the platforms disappear.
Right now, just not even finding a footing. Not side B being a null factor right now. As Sabo just keep pressuring that on, or keeps that pressure on rather. And now he's using a little bit of that mid to far away foxtrot to keep ZSS guessing, should I go for side B, should I go for Zaire, or should I go for an up-close option? That's really just tripping up Juice right now.
You see Sabo not pursuing on these rolls. It's interesting. I mean, trying to get a read on Juice's movement, and of course, the key to any good ZSS is their movement. So you might as well catch them while the oh, and you watch that C4 drop as well.
Even roll towards it.
Oh, I think Sabo was a little antsy on that explosion. Oh yeah, he texts that. Welcome to Philly.
Can't find the second track of that second fair, but he will get the back air conversion off that platform.
A little sloppy on the landing, telegraphing his movement just a little bit, and Juice is going to take full advantage and pile up some more damage. This is 44% right off of the bat, and tees himself up again. Yeah, you know what? If you're a Snake, you're recovering high, but man, you better believe Juice is going to take advantage of that, and is doing so to the tune of 100 straight percentage points worth of damage.
Yeah, he was just a teacher just shoving kindergartners in their place, just saying, no, you go to this left side and you stay there.
Nah, form an orderly queue, single file, all your stocks into this doorway immediately.
Going at a little Cubbies. You had Cubbies in at least first grade or kindergarten?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's where his stocks went.
It's all about the Cubbies, man.
And 3-1 right now, and showing no sign of chilling at all. Juice is, an unfortunate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Putting that first stock down for its nap. However, it's a mistake that Juice can afford to make, but
yeah,
do you really want to give Sabo any reason to feel like he can believe in himself right now?
No, as a Snake, being a soldier, you don't.
Oh, and there you go.
I was gonna
Kills
say.
him off the top with the. I'm just gonna say boost kick this time.
Yeah.
I'm not at 100%.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, it's all good.
You don't want to risk it.
Yeah, not at all. But Juice taking it to 2-1, as he is one win away here from a grand finals victory. He's been impressive thus far, and obviously the Town and City pick did work, and it paid dividends as he survived. far easier than he would have on other stages. And the switch to Roy as we go to Battlefield, and the game plan is very, very clear. I've got a sword, I've shortened up the field, and frankly, you are locked in here with me. However, Juice, the Philadelphia #1, he's proven why he's #1 before, and on this very stage, boost kick, taking Sabo off at the top, and he's having a hard time landing.
Yeah, I was going to say, the way that Sabo picked Roy, it's going to cover platforms a lot, and he'll be able to chase a lot, but at the same time, he won't have grenade to pop out of all these strings that ZSS puts out.
Oh.
My gosh, a very dicey recovery. He does get back, but
you saw the look of relief on Sabo's face as he tried to recover, but easily he cleans up that stock and sitting at just 9 percentage points worth of damage. Juice finds himself 2 stocks away from another CodeName Bears victory. The King of Philadelphia, will he reign supreme yet again?
I mean, there was no relief from me, at least. I don't know how Sabo found any relief, as he's not finding any in this second stock, too. He's just ZSS foxtrotting away.
Stage control! Down smash! Into rocket kick off of the top.
You risked it, and I love you for doing it.
Absolutely. You know what? The only way to make sure that you're good to go is by just doing it. And here's the thing. I mean, the Battlefield platforms working against Sabo because he can't make it back down. Juice controlling this, the King of Philadelphia controlling his land like a tyrant, and Sabo has no claim to it.
Wow. I mean, how do birds learn how to fly? They just jump off and go for it. They either soar in the air or they get a very early meeting with the ground. But right now, Sabo not finding any ground whatsoever.
Oh, he was looking for it. And the boost kick rockets himself into a championship victory. CodeName Bears 201 wraps itself up, and the King finds himself with the crown yet again.
That was just immediate pressure, and unfortunately, at least from my viewpoint, once he swapped to Roy, it was just so much easier for ZSS to keep that pressure on because Grenade was not there to pop out. He didn't have Cypher to either break out or just escape high. He had to resort to low recovery with Rob. But really, that's where ZSS sort of finds her flip kick material and a whole bunch of other things. Just no safe haven for Sabo at all going forward.
Absolutely not, especially that game #4. I mean, he could not garner any sort of advantage. As soon as he landed on the stage, ZSS, all you needed to do was just dash in, because that's the thing about Roy, is that you're good at dashing in and out on that horizontal plane.
Yeah.
But I mean, trying to land is already a son of a gun, and you have ZSS to deal with, who has such good horizontal movement herself on the ground and in the air. You're just not going to have a good time. And Juice, that ZSS making a resurgence after not taking a game in Winners Final, coming back and taking Grands 3-1.
Right.
So as we wrap things up here